The mystery of Machu Picchu. Was it really a lost city? Imagine this. You're standing nearly 8,000 feet above sea level. Clouds drift all around you. Deep valleys stretch far below. And right in front of you stands an entire city built from stone. But this is no ordinary city. The people who built it had no modern iron tools, no cranes, no trucks, and no advanced machinery. Yet somehow they constructed a breathtaking city on top of a mountain, one that still amazes modern engineers today. But the real mystery is only beginning. For centuries, this city remained hidden from the world. Even when Spanish conquerors searched throughout the Inca Empire, they never found it. Why? Was it a secret royal city, a sacred religious center, or is there something in its history that we still don't fully understand? Today, we're uncovering the true story of one of the most mysterious places on Earth, Machu Picchu, the empire that challenged the mountains, the 15th century. In South America, a powerful empire was expanding rapidly, the Inca Empire. Its territory stretched across what are now Peru, Ecuador, Bolivia, Chile, and Argentina. At a time when many parts of the world were still made up of small villages, the Incas were carving roads through mountains. They built a road network stretching nearly 40,000 kilometers. That's roughly equal to the circumference of the Earth. And here's the most surprising part. They had no practical use of wheeled transportation, yet they successfully governed one of the largest empires in the Americas. This was no ordinary civilization. The birth of Machu Picchu. Around 1450, the Inca ruler Pachacuti launched an ambitious project, a special city built high among the mountains. But why here? Why choose such a remote and difficult location? Historians suggest several possible reasons. The first was security. The surrounding mountains provided natural protection. The second was religion. In Inca culture, mountains were not just rocks. They were sacred beings. The Incas believed powerful spiritual forces lived within them. The third reason was political. Many researchers believe Machu Picchu may have served as a royal estate for the emperor. In other words, it may have been a place of religious, political, and royal importance all at once. The construction that amazed the world. Now we come to the feature that made Machu Picchu famous, its stonework. At first glance, the stones seem ordinary, but look closer. Every stone was carefully shaped to fit perfectly against the next. No cement, no mortar. Yet the joints are so precise that even a thin sheet of paper can barely fit between them. Today, this technique is known as ashlar masonry. It is one of the reasons Machu Picchu survived centuries of earthquakes. When the ground shakes, the stones shift slightly and then settle back into place. The system is so effective that many structures remain standing after hundreds of years. Think about that. Nearly 600 years ago, how did they acquire such engineering knowledge? That question remains one of Machu Picchu's greatest mysteries. Life on top of a mountain. Every city needs two things to survive: food and water. But how could a city thrive on a mountain peak? This is where Inca engineering truly shines. The Incas built massive agricultural terraces along the mountainsides. These terraces controlled rainwater flow. They prevented soil erosion, and they created fertile land for farming. The Incas also designed channels that carried fresh water from natural springs directly into the city. Remarkably, some of these water systems still function today. Machu Picchu wasn't just a city, it was a self-sustaining mountain community. The mystery begins now, comes the most intriguing question. Why was Machu Picchu abandoned? In the 16th century, Spanish conquerors arrived in South America. They defeated the Inca Empire. Yet there is almost no mention of Machu Picchu in Spanish records. What does that mean? The most likely explanation is simple. The Spanish may never have reached the site, but if that's true, why did the people leave? Historians point to several possible causes. Diseases introduced from Europe, political instability, the collapse of the empire, population decline. Together, these factors may have forced the inhabitants to abandon the city. So the truth is probably less mysterious than legends suggest. Not a curse, not a sudden disappearance, but the result of enormous historical change. How did the world forget it? Here's another mystery. If Machu Picchu was so extraordinary, how did the world forget it? The answer lies in its location. Dense forests, dangerous mountain paths, constant clouds and mist. Over time, nature reclaimed the site. Trees grew, vegetation spread, and gradually the city disappeared from the view of the outside world. But there's an important detail. Local communities never completely forgot about it. Machu Picchu wasn't truly a lost city, it was simply lost to the outside world. Rediscovery. An American explorer and historian, Hiram Bingham, was searching for Inca sites. Guided by local residents, he eventually reached Machu Picchu. What he saw left him stunned. His reports introduced the site to the world. Soon archaeologists arrived, research began, and Machu Picchu became one of the most famous archaeological sites on Earth. What is the real mystery? By now, you've probably noticed something. The greatest mystery mystery of Machu Picchu isn't aliens. It's not magic, and it's certainly not a mythical curse. The real mystery is this: how did human beings achieve something so remarkable with such limited technology? How did they understand the mountains so well? How did they create earthquake-resistant structures? How did they manage water so effectively? And how was all of this possible without modern engineering? Those are the questions that make Machu Picchu truly extraordinary. When people look at Machu Picchu, they don't just see a city of stone, they see a story of human ingenuity, a city that survived the fall of an empire, a city hidden among the clouds for centuries, a city that reminds us just how advanced ancient civilizations could be. Perhaps the greatest mystery of Machu Picchu isn't why it was built. Perhaps it's the fact that we still don't fully understand how remarkable its achievements truly were. And maybe that's why, more than 600 years later, Machu Picchu continues to capture the world's imagination, because some mysteries never grow old.